What is happening, guys, and welcome back to episode 2. If you guys missed out on episode 1, do go back and check it out. All the history of the club, the creation of the club, everything to do with how we're going to do it and what we're going to do, the squad, everything is in episode 1. So please go back and have a look at episode 1. But this is episode 2, and as you guys know from the first episode, we simulated pre-season. We brought one of our youth players through to strengthen the squad a little bit, because the squad isn't brilliant, but we're really going to try our best. And the first game of the season is against Stevenage, so I'm not going to waste any time, guys. We are going to get straight into the first game. I know you guys have been itching to see, obviously, me in action for a start, because we've simulated the first pre-season. So I'm just going to change kits so there's no clash. We are away, and I'm going to put them away just because there's no kit clash. And we're going to get straight into the first game of the episode. So let's go away to Stevenage. Here we go, guys. Hereford United's first official League 2 football game. So excited for this, I can't even tell you. Our club is created. Here come the guys. Obviously, we are away for the first game, which is, you know, a bit of a downer. I would have liked to have been at home for our first game of the season, but we are away. There's our captain, French, leading the boys out. And I am hoping for a really bright start. A win on our first game and the first season would be absolutely ideal. So I'm really hoping that French can lead us forward, as a captain should, to victory. I'm hoping that Morley, our new youth player that we just brought through, 17 years of age, I'm hoping he can have a real impact today. And we'll just wait for Stevenage lineup to confirm, and then we'll have a look at our lineup. Stevenage going with a 4-2-2-2, so four defenders, 2 sitting, 2 out wide, and 2 strikers. Very attacking, so look like they're intent straight away to try and win this game. There goes the lads, just waiting for our lineup to come up now. Here is our lineup. So we line up with Wilson in goal, Savage at right back, Koch and Watson at centre back, French our captain at left back. We have Dyson and Jeffrey in centre defensive mid positions. We also have our new scout Morley, and then we've got Watkins, Jackson and Lacey in the attacking positions. So I'm really hoping for a bright start here. Want to get some good positive football, get the ball moving round, and let's hope that we shall get off to a bright start. Ball lofted forward by the goalkeeper. Stevenage have the ball on the press here. Stevenage just needs to hold him off there, Koch. Wait for some support. Stevenage working it well into the middle. Got to be careful here, and there is the first goal of the series. It has gone to Stevenage straight away. Some poor defending, and we're 1-0 down already. 7 minutes gone. Stevenage 1, Hereford United 0. Here's French looking to get us straight back in it after conceding very early. That's a nice pass into Morley out wide. That's a lovely ball into Jackson out wide. Jackson's trying to run it into the middle. Can he get a ball across? He can, but it's blocked and out for a corner. 1-0 down, but trying to press back. See if we can get something from this set piece. Ball goes up. French in the middle. French, what a header! Did not expect that whatsoever. And French from the set piece, our captain, has headed us back into the game. Our first goal for Hereford United series has gone to the captain. It had to be him. Lovely delivery in. I think it was Jackson on the corner. Lovely corner in, and French just gets up in between both centre backs. 1-1. Just try and work this down the line with Jackson. Jackson with a nice ball. Try and give it back to him there. Here goes Jackson again, being very heavily involved in pretty much everything going forward here, Jackson. I'm going to try and whip it towards that back stick. And nice ball in, and hopefully Jeffrey can win that. Jeffrey does win that, straight back into the box. And Lacey, our front man, gives it to Jackson, but he's offside. 35 minutes gone, and Stevenage win a corner. Just going to try and whip this across and try and look to apply the pressure. Another good save by Wilson. Thought Watkins could win that header, but doesn't win the header. And that's a lovely one. Ball by Savage there, our right back. He's been pretty useful, to be honest, at that position. There's Morley in the middle with some room. I can see Lacey going. I'll try and feed him in. Can Lacey get there? He can't. He just doesn't have that yard of pace, that burst of pace. Lacey just seems to be a bit more of a tall target man. But there goes half time. It is 1-1 on our first game at half time. See you in the second half. Nice ball inside. Here's Jeffrey. Fires that over to Savage. Right back, who's had a very good game so far. I'm just waiting for a forward run here. And it's Jackson, and then we've got Lacey in the middle. One more over to Watkins. Can he hit the target? He can, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper. Gets a rebound, and it is 2-1 Hereford. I didn't think we were going to get that in, and he gets really lucky there, Watkins, and it's bounced back to him. We have scored a rebound goal, which I'll quite happily take on our first game, and especially away. We have managed to get in front. Really good attacking play. It was a good initial shot, and it's bounced straight back to him off the keeper, who did make a good save, but Watkins volleys it home and makes it 2-1. That's a nice ball down the wing, looking for a teammate. Again, them two playing it very well down that side. It's a good block by Savage, who, to be honest, has been probably my man of the match this game. He's been brilliant in that right back position. I'm really glad that we transferred him over from the left to the right, even though we didn't need it, but that's a good tackle. Can we hold him off there? Stevenage still attacking and turns in nicely. We've got to really be careful we don't get the shot away here. And he goes back, thankfully for us. He does get the shot in, and it's wide. Stevenage again, trying to work something down this left-hand side. Going through the middle this time, and it's a decent pass. Got to be careful here. And he's got the ball in. Can the keeper get there? That's a great save, but it's 2-2. Very similar to our goal. It hits the goalkeeper, bounces off. Oh, and he celebrates right in front of the new fans. Yeah, it bounces off the goalkeeper, comes back into play, and Stevenage get their goal. It's 2-2, and we've got to do something. Lovely ball in, and gets the deflection, finishes it well. Goal kick here. Try and blast this forward and see if we can get one last attack. 85th minute gone now, and we haven't had much since Stevenage's goal. They've tried to press us, but they haven't come up with much, and also in return we haven't come up with much. French tracking back here, one of our goal scorers today. That's a nice ball. Lovely touch around the corner. Try and go in the middle to Morley just here. I can see Jackson on the overlap. I'll try and get him in. And can Jackson win that? He can't win that. Just didn't have the strength or the pace to get there. And we've got to do something here in the last minute or so to try and get in. But Stevenage might get one last chance here to pinch it. We've got to be really careful and defend well here. And get a couple of blocks in. It pings around. Try and get this clear. And there it goes. Probably not going to get time to get this one last attack. Maybe time for one last attack. Try and feed it in to Watkins, the goal scorer. Drop it on the edge of the box. There's Morley, step past him, go for a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. And that's full time. Back at the menu then, guys, and I think a draw was a fair result. It was a good game. It was back and forward either way. They got in front early, then we equalised, and then we got in front. And then similar to ours, when we got in front, we got the rebound goal. They got a rebound goal, and it's ended 2-2. So I can't really argue. A draw for the first game of the season is not the worst thing in the world. So what I will do next is, as you can see here, we are against Plymouth in the EFL Cup. So I will quick sim that, which I'll show you the result from quick sim that. And then after that game, we have, for our next league game, let's get rid of that. We have Hartlepool at home, so our first home game of the season. So I will see you at the quick sim and then also on Hartlepool. Here we are then, guys. EFL Cup against Plymouth Argyle. I have completely switched the starting 11 round. I have put all the lowest rated players on as much as possible to give our main 11 a rest, so they're ready for the game against Hartlepool. So I'm going to go ahead, quick sim that. We'll see if we can get a result. If we can, bonus. If we can't, then I'm not particularly fussed. We get a 3-1 defeat. We also missed a penalty there. Leon missing a penalty. Wilson scoring again, actually. So yeah, a 3-1 defeat, but like I said, I'm not really fussed because I'm not doing any cups. I just want to concentrate on the leagues and getting up as quick as possible. So I will sort that notification out, and I will see you at the Hartlepool game. So just before the Hartlepool game, guys, Leighton Orient have actually come in to buy Oscar Stokes. Now, he's 25-year-old and he's 50 rated. He's just some money that I'm not even going to argue. They've offered me 90k, it's maximum 99. I'm just going to accept it just to put that little bit of extra cash back, because as you saw, we are down to literally pennies. So we have Hartlepool at home, our first home game of the season. Away we were 2-2. At home, can we get a result? I am hoping and praying, because obviously Hartlepool are new also to this league as getting promoted last year. We are going to play in white and they are going to play in very similar to ours, with black and red away. So I am fingers crossed hoping we will get a positive result here, get a win and push on. So let's go to the Edgar Street ground. Here we go, guys, Edgar Street ground. Our first home game of the season is against Hartlepool. I'm not going to lie, the pitch doesn't look great, nets don't look great, but we knew we would have to build our way up from the bottom, which is exactly what we're doing. The home team are ready, the crowd is ready. I am really hoping for a positive result here. First home game of the season, and we need a positive result. Really hoping that we can obviously push forward attacking, because 2 goals in the last game, so we have goals in us. Obviously Watkins and French getting forward from the corner, and we have, so certainly attacking threats. So our home lineup, Wilson again in goal, Savage again at right back, who was very good last game, Koch and Watson at centre back, French at left back, who obviously goal scorer, Jeffrey and Dyson in centre, Morley in the cam position, Watkins, Jackson out wide, and Lacey again up top. That's how we line up, and I just want to get straight into it. So let's get straight to kick off and let's get going. Try and work this down the line to Jackson if I can. Yep, I've got it to Jackson. Hopefully this will be one of the first chances of the game. It's not been a game full of chances at all. There's not really been a clear-cut chance on either side, but that's a good tackle. Try and work that forward. Jackson, can we have a run please? He's quick enough to get there, Jackson, and he does. The defender makes a mistake. Can he finish? He can't. He drops to Lacey. Can he finish? And there is our first home goal of the season. It falls to the striker Lacey, and to be honest, Hartlepool made a mistake. Jackson pressed on the mistake. He should have finished first time, but it springs back to Lacey, and Lacey makes no mistake on the second opportunity. It's not been a great game so far, but Jackson made something himself. Keeper gets a good save, and Lacey finishes in the bottom corner to put us 1-0 ahead at home against Hartlepool. Game on. Hartlepool trying to press back, trying to get something, but that's out for a throw-in on our far side. Here's Watkins, drop that to Morley. I'm going to go right across the other side to Savage, who brings that down well. It's a good first touch. Lacey's making another run, but that's well intercepted by the right back. I should have seen that coming, really. They're trying to come on the counter-attack here. Coming close to half-time for them. This would be a perfect time to get an equaliser. For us, it would be devastating. Ball into the middle. Good save by Wilson. I'm going to throw this out and just see if we can get any sort of opportunity. Here's Jackson again. Jackson's been brilliant so far this game. He's really shined. Can we get something? I'm going to spray that out wide to Watkins. French has made the overlap. We may be able to pinch a second here if we can get this ball in. Jackson's at the back post. That is just unlucky. I thought he was going to head that home. And there is the half-time whistle. 1-0. Here we are in the second half then, guys, and lucky to be in front maybe. It's not been the greatest game of football. We had our chance and Lacey did finish it, but to be honest, Jackson has been the highlight of the game so far. It's a nice pass into Lacey. Hopefully we can get in further in front early in this second half and try, but we are certainly playing some good possession football, and here's Dyson running forward. Lacey's made the overlap run. I'll give it to him. If we can get a cross in here, this would be nice. Ping it towards that back stick. It comes across. Watkins. Koch. Over to Savage. I'm going to try and play that in the middle to Jeffrey. That's a nice ball to Watson running forward. Our centre-back running forward. We need to be careful here that we don't get counter-attack. But here's Morley. I can see Jackson making a run. He's been past it. What a goal. I was trying to get out. He's been fantastic so far. I couldn't say it quick enough. And Jackson makes it 2-0 Hereford United. I was really trying to get out. He's been fantastic so far. And I was obviously going on about the chance. But yeah, there is the chance. Ball is played across from Morley. Heavily involved. Jackson hits it first time. And there is 2-0 Hereford United. At home, 2 goals. Looks like 3 points. Watkins on the ball here. Just going to drop it into midfield to Morley. Use Dyson. This game has opened right up since that second goal because Hartlepool have tried to press forward, and now, as you can see, we are catching them in these little pockets at the back. Here's Jackson again, who's been man of the match so far. Tried to get it into Lacey, couldn't get it to him. As you'll see now, Hartlepool are pressing forward with runners. You can see them all running through from midfield. I think they've changed their tactics or their formation, and they are desperately trying to get back in this game. Look at that run around the outside. French needs to get across. It's a header, and it's a weak one. Keeper takes. Ball lofted forward. Lacey won the header, but nothing on it. 3 minutes added on, guys, so I'll just play this last bit of time out. I've got to say, brilliant performance from us. Dyson wins the ball again. Can we get one last chance before the end here and possibly make it 3? Here's Lacey. Down the line, Savage has been brilliant getting forward so far, and here he is again. He's been tackled, and that will probably be full time. It is full time. 2-0 at home on our first home game of the season. We'll take that all day long. Our first press conference after our first home win as a club in League 2. You were up against Hartlepool United, seemed a hard game to call. You must be delighted with the win. We are really delighted. What am I going to say? Every single player was committed to their job, definitely. Every single player was committed because we put in a great performance and won 2-0. The 2-0 win. I'm just going to say, worked hard. We always know we can score, as we have. We've scored 4 in 2 games now. We've had 1 away game, 1 home game, and we've scored 4 goals. So we definitely can score. Were you pleased with that? We had to stay switched on. We certainly did have to stay switched on to a degree, but I'm just going to say, yeah, we played very well overall.
Thank you for your time.
Graham Turner very happy. 3 points, and let's see where that puts us after 2 games. We are up in 3rd after 2 games, and now we have got Exeter. Exeter for the last game of the episode, guys, and we are at home again. Let's jump straight in the game. Here we are then, guys, at home again at Edgar Street, and a good win in the last game, 2-0. I'm hoping for the same here against Exeter. We played really well, some good forward attacking play. Jackson was on fire last game, pretty much won the game for us. He was involved in both goals. So yeah, hoping he can be a big influence again. But Exeter, going to be no slouch. We need to certainly be careful. So I'll just show you our lineup very quickly when the lineups are up, and we will get into it. Pretty much our starting 11 is exactly the same. We just need to watch out on Savage at right back because he is a little bit tired. I may have to switch him out, but obviously the right back position is one where we're struggling a little bit. But Wilson, Savage, Koch, Watson, French in obviously goalkeeper and centre back positions. Jeffrey and Dyson together. Morley, Watkins, Jackson and Lacey up top. So let's get straight into the action, and hopefully we can get a result here again at home and push forward in this league. That's a misplaced pass straight away by Exeter. Dyson in midfield, maybe an early chance here, guys, to snatch a goal. That's a nice little pass. Just wait for Watkins to make that overlap run, which he has. Can I get a little chip in towards Lacey? I can't. And the ball is cleared. Almost half time here, guys, and it has not been a good game at all. It has been a midfield battle. It's been, to be honest, no clear-cut chances for either side, and half time is probably going to come, and it's definitely going to be 0-0 because, like I said, no clear-cut chances. Not been a great first half. Definitely hoping for a better second half. Ball's chipped in though with 1 minute to go, out wide, and keeper should collect, and does, and there is half time. Here we are in the second half then, guys, and no clear-cut chances whatsoever in that first half. To be honest, it was just a bit of a midfield battle. Exeter have a lot of men behind the ball, struggling to break them down, but then they are struggling to break us down, so I'm hoping we should be able to get in and get something early in this half. Here's Watkins, puts that ball in, looking for Jackson at the back post, and again, it's cleared. It's a nice ball out to Savage. Dropped in the middle here, Savage making that run down the line. We need a pass on the inside here. It looks like Morley's going to provide that. Onto Watkins, through to Lacey, on the turn, can he get the shot away? He does. Good save from the goalkeeper. That is probably... Exeter have a corner here in the 71st minute. We need to try and get rid of this if we can. And the shot deflected. Good save by the goalkeeper. It was a good shot. Goalkeeper keeps it out. They've got another corner here, putting the pressure on. They've not really done anything in the first half, but they're applying the pressure in the second half. How has that not ended up in? But it has. Just a complete scramble, and the goalkeeper scrambles to get it saved. We don't clear it properly. Exeter have scored, and we are 1-0 down. Exeter on the front foot again, trying to get further in front here, and we need to really get this ball forward as quick as possible if we're going to get any sort of comeback here. And we've won it. We've got 3 minutes to try and conjure up something, but that's out for an Exeter throw, and it doesn't look like we are going to get any sort of a result here in our second home game. We've got a block in. We've still got time if we can get the ball forward and get it forward quickly. Maybe. Nope. Full time whistle. Exeter 1, Hereford United 0. Here we are then, back at the menu, guys, and sadly a defeat to Exeter 1-0. We didn't play terribly, but we didn't play as well as we played in the previous game against, I've forgotten who we were against now, against Hartlepool. We played much better in the Hartlepool game, getting the 2 goals, but in the Exeter game we just didn't play well enough. They got, I would say, a lucky goal, but they did play it well, they did pressure us, and they got that goal. So after 3 games played, we have 4 points. I don't think we've had the worst start in the world. We haven't had the best start. We are sat in 12th at the minute. Let's have a look where everybody else is. Tranmere Rovers played 3-1-3. So we certainly need to start picking up the wins. So we've had a win, a draw and a loss for the first 3 games of the season. Don't think that's bad at all. We're certainly showing signs of resilience, and we certainly have goals in us. We just need to make sure that we create those chances and we finish those chances. We've got rid of Stokes now, he's gone, the right back who just wasn't going to do the business for us. And in the next episode, guys, the next 3 games will be, we have Harrogate away, which will be a very controversial game. We also have Bristol Rovers at home, which is technically could be a potential rival game because they're quite close to where Hereford is. And then also we have a cup game against Sheffield Wednesday, which obviously I'll be simulating that, and then we will be playing Oldham away. So interesting next episode, guys. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed. Obviously don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on this episode. Like I said, 3 matches per episode, and I'm going to bring it to you every single day. So that will do for episode 2. I will see you in episode 3. Take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, drop that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's been Danny Lads 1989. Love you, bye.